YouTube, what's poppin'? Today we're looking at interview with the hood serial killer. Let's see what they talking about, man.
How old were you when you think you did your first?
I'll say probably about 14, 15. I always liked the guns and getting shit for free.
14, 15?
Work for no money.
So would you say you have a...
Hold on. He did killings 14, 15 for the freeski? No payment included? Oh yeah, he definitely crazy.
passion for robbing and killing?
Yeah. I said
14, 15?
fought people in the past.
What was I doing? I'm probably outside at the playground.
In my conversations with them, they think of themselves as soldiers in a war.
How much do these cost?
It's anywhere from 5 to 30,000. It depending on who the target is.
So would you say there's a lot of guys walking around Milwaukee that have more than 3 bodies?
He need to line up the beard
most
trim.
of them
Shake that up, boy.
3, 4.
Let's get it though. We got
The
hood
FBI
hitmans.
defines a
Hood
serial
hitmans.
killer as someone who has murdered 3 or more people. When we hear that, we traditionally think of white dudes like Jeffrey Dahmer or John Wayne Gacy that do freakish things to their victims. But after spending time in some of the most dangerous neighborhoods across America, I've developed a theory. I think there are many active serial killers in the country right now, and most of them are gangsters operating out of the hood. I mean, you've heard of them. The shooter, the guy that loves spinning the block. We hear about them in rap music all the time. And today,
Yeah.
we meet with a guy who claims to be a hood hitman who engages in the business of murder for hire. And after months of FaceTiming with him, seeing him with new ghost guns nearly every time we speak, and hearing the details about hits that I feel only an insider would know, I suspect this guy might be for real. So join me today as we step into the mind of an alleged hitman and meet the underground gunsmith who builds him untraceable weapons for the job.
Hey man, I've always wondered, how does Tommy G have these connections to these serial killers, these people that's doing these crimes but not doing the time? How does he have these connections? I don't know. It just makes me wonder. Really makes me wonder. Is he an undercover cop? Like, what's going on? What's going on? And if you a hood killer, why would you do an interview with Tommy G? It's gonna be on the internet. I don't know. That's kind of crazy to me. Makes me wonder. I don't know about that.
First, folks, a quick word from the sponsor of today's episode.
But I don't care about this sponsor though. We skipping that. You already know that, man. My time is too valuable. I don't have time for sponsors, ads. Nah, man, I'm scatty. I don't have time for that. Let's get to this video. Let's get to it, man. Skip all the shenanigans. Come on, my connection, man. Tighten up, bro. This is a bad look. All right, we back.
The guys are just about to get here, but just so you know what's going through my head, to me, one of the toughest parts of the job is knowing who's legit and who's not. I've talked to these guys a bunch on the phone. I think they're real at what they say they do, but we're gonna figure that out together on this journey. Let's get them.
Let's get it. Showtime.
What's up, fellas?
So,
What do you go by?
got it.
What do you
Gutter.
got there?
You know, just MVP with a switch on it.
How do you guys feel about doing this interview?
Well, let's do it. We finna see what's going on.
Okay.
I guess my first question is, what made you guys interested in doing an interview?
Well, first of all, we want to spread the authentic news about everything. You know, it's a lot of fakers out here.
What would you guys describe your profession as?
I'm definitely a smacker. That's what we call it where I'm from. You know, I get paid to knock shit down, take a life, do whatever I gotta do. You want them dead, you call his phone. Where are you niggas? Where the f are you guys?
Call them the schmackers, huh?
What part of the operation are you?
Gunsmith. I built the gun, show the guns.
What area do you guys operate in?
We all around this motherfucker. I built
Gang, at this point, bro, just take the ski mask off. You already identified. It's over with, man. It's over with.
the gun, show the guns.
What area do you guys operate in?
We all around this motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie. We're not even just based in the city of we in
And they blurring out everything.
How'd you get into this?
This shit all started at a very young age, brother. It didn't even start with the money, you know. adapting to the environment. I'm a real product of my environment. So before the money came around with this shit, I've been doing this shit just out of people that don't like me and, I don't like them.
How young did you get involved in the streets?
I'll say early age, at like 13, 14, when I really started popping outside and acting with this shit.
What led to you becoming a 13, 14-year-old kid out in the streets?
I had what I wanted to have, I only had what I needed. I grew up around this shit. This shit mandatory. I grew up in a single parent home. I had
Man, it's the
And where was your
same.
dad in this picture?
It's the same story. It's the same story. Dad wasn't around. Single parent house home. Kids are left by themselves. Too much free time. Too much time to do the crime. You get what I'm saying? It's the same story every time. We got to do better. We got to do better. In the environment too. Can't forget about that. Can't forget about that, especially at a young age. He gonna be influenced to do bad if he has bad all around him. It was only a matter of time. I'm telling you, man, we gotta step it up and do better. And do better for the community. Not just for you, not just for me, but for the community. For the community.
One of them disappearing, I don't know.
How old were you when you think you did your first shooting?
I'll say probably like 14, 15. It's just a night outside, we playing with guns. I see a motherfucker, I want to impress who I'm with. I get to shooting at people.
How do you even get a gun at
It seems
14,
like you have a
15?
real passion for guns.
Yeah, been liking guns since I was younger. Like 12 years old, I've been watching videos of guns. I had my dad walk the room before. I had a phone, watching people just get shot and killed on YouTube and shit like that when it wasn't too restricted.
How did you meet Gutta?
Oh, God, my brother, my blood brother.
Your Thanksgiving dinner tables are scary as I bet, dude. The first time you were involved in a shooting, was it for money? Was it for free?
There was some niggas on the porch and we walking past, they trying to walk up to us like, y'all ain't from here, type shit. And they didn't know we had pipes, cause we look young, we don't look like we got pipes, we young guys, they so they just want to try to hold niggas around and shit.
Do you know if they died?
I don't know.
How many murders have you guys
I don't know.
And over what amount of time?
5 people in the past 2 or 3 years.
Tell me how this career started.
It started where people know we getting shit done with the people that we already into it with ourselves. These niggas get up so much. Damn, we need some help. You get what I'm saying? This shit started around 17 and 16 and shit, where the money started coming in about this shit. There's some niggas out here that's scared of people they're into it with. There's some niggas that's out here not trying to run into them people. They scared of jail. They don't know how to get away with shit. I'm gonna do that, you know what I'm saying? We doing this shit, no devices in the car. We covering up, we doing make every precaution we gotta make.
How do you know who it is that you're taking out?
I did a real good study of details before I go out there and just start with people. Innocent bystanders for no reason. They ain't the ones that's paid for it.
Mostly, are you taking out other street dudes?
Yes, that's 99%.
Tell me about your first murder for hire.
99%.
I think I was like 17, 18. I got 6 bands out of it.
Is there a particular hit you remember very well?
On the where some niggas, I had sold a gun too, they didn't want it. So he was like, I want my money back. And I'm like, no, I don't do refunds and nothing like that. And so he got slick talking shit on the phone when they told that up.
How many guys like you think there are in each hood around America?
Bro, it's real normal where we grow up at. I know niggas that never got on social media a day in their life, man. Jersey numbers 10, 15 bodies for no reason, you know what I'm saying?
The number you just threw out, what kind of time span are we talking
10,
about?
15 bodies?
8 years.
How do you prepare before you go out there?
As soon as they tell me who it is, I do my research for about a day or two. And I'm doing all type of Facebook investigations, Instagram investigations. I'm gonna see exactly what the fuck it is before I come over there. In this city, we see cap niggas. They got all your information on there from when you got locked up. Whatever you tell your lawyer and your arresting officers, the judge, your address, your full name, your date of birth, all the information is up there.
And would you say the majority of guys that you take out are on CCAP?
Yeah, bro, we in the streets. When you come and sit at that motherfucker, up.
Man, it's crazy. Information online, that's how they get them.
We talked a lot about this happening on foot in front of a house. Do you guys actually ever go into someone's house?
Yeah, see, that's a situation where some of these niggas don't like to come outside, so we gotta come in that bitch.
How do you get to someone's house?
Bro, we kick doors, all type of shit. You wanna play inside the house games, we'll put a on your ass. That's how niggas is. Niggas think with their dick all the time.
So you have a honey
Pause on
situation.
it.
A lot of them. All she wants is a little piece of change.
Isn't that a pretty big witness at the crime?
She ain't gonna say shit. She know what come with this shit.
Have you guys ever been shot at?
Yeah, a lot of times.
You guys ever been hit?
I got hit one time. I got hit in my arm. I got stomach shots too, but that shit don't count. Bro. That shit too many years ago. That was before I started slanging down, so I don't even believe in that shit.
What time of day are you doing house jobs?
Anytime. It don't matter. As soon as the money clear, we in route.
But what makes you do that rather than, say, become a welder?
Bro, I'm a fella, bro. I can't do all that shit. And then I ain't have a passion for all that shit growing up. I always liked the guns and getting shit for free. I ain't never want to work for no body.
So would you say you have a passion for robbing and killing?
Yeah, I started robbing at like 12 years old. I still do it to this day, but I was stealing out the store when my mama was shopping and shit. That's 8-year-old shit.
And did your mom encourage that?
Hell no, my mama was strict as hell. She don't like none of this shit I do.
Can you give us an estimate of how many murder scenes you think you've seen in your career?
Hundreds and hundreds.
What is the legal definition of a serial killer?
It's
A serial
based in
killer is
Chi-Town?
a person that kills in a series and not as opposed to like a mass murderer who walks into a school or a church and shoots as many people as they can.
How many bodies does someone have to be considered a serial killer?
You know, I would say that you have to have more than 2 or 3, 4.
So this is one of those stories that's really hard to verify. Fentanyl dealers, hey, send me the fentanyl. I can see it on FaceTime. It's easy. Every time I call this guy, he has a new ghost gun.
I just don't understand though. Serial killers are doing interviews on the internet telling them how they doing it. I don't know. To me, it's not it ain't really adding up to me. Like how? Like why would you do that? Why would you do that? If you really like that, like why get on the internet and do that, you know? Tell your plans, how you do it. Like at this point, you asking to be arrested, man. At this point, like, you know the cops gonna be on this. I don't understand. Maybe he feel like he can get away, or they can get away with whatever they doing. That they some smooth criminals. Wow, man. It's crazy. Gotta pray for him.
The last time I called him, he had a
This ain't the way.
rapper's chain that he had, I guess, stolen by force at gunpoint. So he definitely does shit. The question is, are his numbers inflated? So we're gonna talk to some street guys that I think can give us some clarification that maybe this guy's legit, maybe he's not, because I really don't know in this story. Many men wish death on me. What's up, big dog?
Nike Tech today.
Certified
What's up, Jay
trapper.
Grits? How you doing, brother? Good to meet you.
Is this really necessary? Hold on.
Hey, Grits. How you doing, brother? Good to meet you.
This necessary at the bottom? Tommy J, you type this out at the bottom?
Okay. You said it before. How did you label yourself?
Street nigga.
I wanted to get a couple
Street nigga. You can say
opinions.
nigga.
No, I can't. But I wanted to get a couple opinions on this alleged hitman that I've met. If someone wants someone dead, does it make sense to go outside of your clique and ask someone that you don't even know to
You know
bring
what I'm
you
saying?
in?
That's what I was saying more than like the personal relationship shit. Like they have to really know each other to even put that trust and say, "Oh, I trust bro
And
to
I
go,"
feel like you gonna really
and
take
not tell on me.
because niggas can't keep their mouth shut anyway. So nigga know about know.
So the chance of someone keeping their mouth shut for 10, 15 plus murders is very unlikely.
I ain't never seen shit like that. Like here, like, I done seen niggas get 5 and over the course of 20 years.
Do you know that to be considered a serial killer, that means 3 bodies or more? So would you say there's a lot of guys walking around Milwaukee that have more than 3 bodies?
I know like multiple motherfuckers that got like 3, 4.
What to you are the key parts of having a successful mission?
You can't have your identity shown. Wear some outstanding shit like wear a wig or some shit. Wear big ass saggy clothes or some shit like that. Ride the block, see who in it. I get out the car down the street. We walking up to this motherfucker and we fucking everybody up on the port. I'm expecting more money for this extra money.
You kill the whole family.
We gonna fuck them up. It depends though. I ain't trying to do shit to no kids.
They also say that when there are witnesses around the guy that they have to hit, that they also sometimes take out the witnesses. Is that common in a hood hit?
Not super common, really, because it does happen. but killing all of the witnesses is not typical, I would say, in gang hits, because there may be 20 people on the street. What you're counting on there is the high likelihood that people are just not going to cooperate with the police.
For those doubting that somebody can get away with multiple bodies, consider this. In many cities across the United States, the clearance rate, or in other words, the solve rate for murders, can be ridiculously low, especially during the early 2020s COVID period, which was a golden era for getting away with crime. For example, in recent years, Chicago has had clearance rates as low as 30%, and Flint, Michigan as low as 21%. And keep in mind, in gang-dominated neighborhoods, these are places that typically don't work with police. So to me, the idea of someone getting away with a few murders, while shocking, is certainly plausible.
If their goal is to remain under detection,
That's exactly why they be doing it too. 9 times out of 10, say about 7 times out of 10, you know what I'm saying? They know, okay, I'm gonna get away with this, so I'm gonna keep doing it. If it's no repercussions, they just gonna keep doing it. Yeah.
does that not
For
put
that
them at
murder
the top
rate
of
high,
the
man.
food pyramid for priority for police? And
Absolutely, for sure.
let's go further into their tactics. They say they also outfit their guns with switches when they do that. Is that a good tactic or a dumb tactic?
Unless they've gotten military training and know how to handle an automatic weapon, it usually doesn't work out that great for them, you know what I mean? Automatic weapons are a lot more difficult to deal with than people think. You can do a lot of damage quickly.
So these guys also said that if they're taking someone out, if there's witnesses around that person, that they shoot everybody at the crime scene. Does that sound legit?
That's what you supposed to do.
That's what you should do. I mean, I wouldn't say you should. I mean, it's not what you should do, but
That's
if
like
you
the street
wanna get
code.
away,
That's what he's saying.
that's the way.
I feel like that turns a one shooting into a mass shooting.
Exactly.
You don't think that brings a lot more attention to the scene?
It probably do, but it's a murder already, so what do we care?
How much do these cost?
It's anywhere from 5 to 30,000. It depends on who the target is.
What's typical?
Typical 10,000, niggas be wanting to rap niggas out the group. That's 10,000 right there.
Your most common client is a rapper that
10,000?
wants another rapper dead.
Yeah.
Why don't they just do it
10,000?
themselves?
It's a lot of people that feel like they too noticeable.
Man, I'm thinking they getting at least like 100K. 10,000. Hold on, bro. Let me wind that back. Boy, he said 10,000 for a hit. What? 10,000? You doing this for 10,000?
I'll chop it up with you.
You'll travel out of state to do this?
Yeah, but I need a deposit.
And you'll do that for 10 grand?
I'll do it. Hell yeah, that's free money for me, though.
Can you tell me about the psychological profile of these?
10,000. He said that, and that's out of state. What? Come on, man. You gotta work on your price. Even though I don't condone any of this, you know what I'm saying? But you gotta work on your prices, though, Playboy. 10,000. 10,000.
Hood hitmen that are just willing to kill someone for very low amounts of money?
In my conversations with them, they think of themselves as soldiers in a war. They don't think of themselves as serial killers, certainly. They think of serial killers as sexual deviants. I mean, when you grow up in poverty without hope, without, structure in your life, and your structure becomes the street, and it's violence, and that's all you see, and that's what you get rewarded for. In fact, I would argue places like the west side of Chicago, the south side of Chicago are...
Now that I'm thinking about it, though, it's playing back in my mind. 10,000. Most people that's in the streets, 10,000 hit. That is a lot of money for them. Now that I'm thinking about it, playing it back. But I'm thinking on the aspect from the beginning. When I'm like, what, 10,000? I'm thinking like, your life really worth 10,000? If you get caught, you did this for 10,000? You can't even really buy a lawyer with 10,000. A good lawyer at that. 10,000? 10,000. That's why I'm acting like this. 10,000.
Zones in a lot of ways. It becomes glorified inside the community, inside of those tight-knit circles, the people you're looking up to. If you're a 10, 11-year-old kid, the guys you're looking up to may be, unfortunately, the 17, 18-year-old guys, and that's what they're talking about, putting this guy down, running up on these guys and that, and it starts to become, and then you see it, and if you grow up in Garfield Park, and you haven't seen a dead body by the time you're 12 or 13, you are an anomaly. These guys are really,
Man, anomaly for
intents and
real?
purposes, are serial killers. That put guys in prison who killed more people than most serial killers.
It feels like you kind of have a cold heart towards the world.
Uh,
Do you believe in heaven or hell?
no,
Are you scared of going to hell?
no. I told my mama many times, I know I'm going to hell.
Why do you say that?
Because I know a lot of the shit that I did could lead me there.
Do you have any fear of prison?
I'm not going to prison. I'd rather bang it out with the police. I'm gonna be reborn, so.
How old were you when you saw your first dead body?
14.
And you're home?
It's all starting to add up. Are they doing the crimes? They don't care about the time. They're killing people effortlessly. Feel no sympathy, no guilt. Makes sense. But they don't really believe in the afterlife, you know, at least heaven and hell. They don't really believe in that. They don't believe that they're going to face repercussions for their consequences. That's why. That's why.
Life at this time was all right?
Yeah. And you weren't being abused? Nope.
There wasn't any man in the house beating the shit out of you?
Nope.
A lot of people look at the impact of drill rap on culture and they say that it's a cancer, that it's leading to so many murders and deaths and shootings and poverty and fucked up situations. Do you think drill rap is a negative impact on our society?
Hell yeah, bro. That shit play a big ass part because everybody want to fit in, bro.
If a mom gets killed, if a kid gets killed, an accountant gets killed, and a super street guy gets killed, the super street guy is less prioritized simply because he's not as innocent.
If this is the murder guy, he's a really bad guy, we really want to solve that because he's likely killed by another really bad guy. And the truth of the matter, however harsh this sounds, if you solve that murder and get the bad guy who killed him, now you've taken two bad guys have been taken off the street. We're going to get more cooperation if some mom who's walking home with her groceries gets caught in a crossfire. We just are, because even the neighborhoods that don't want to cooperate as much with us are going to be more cooperative because that's wrong on its face. Where, you know, if you're living in some of these really challenged, underprivileged neighborhoods and you're just trying to get by life day to day, mind your own business, to stay alive, and the guy you know who's the bad guy down the street gets shot, it's like, I mean, I've had these very specific conversations with people like, come on, detective, I mean, that guy's been a pain in my ass, been a pain in the neighborhood for years, and now he's gone. You want me to put myself at risk to help you out? Would you? I mean, you know, like, and how do you argue that point?
Tell me more about the attitude. We gotta do what we gotta do, as if like you have no other options.
At some point, we ain't had no other options, and then it's just at this point now, we got somewhat of an option, but we so deep in this shit, like, changing up now, what the for? Because it's already what we, like, doing for real, for real.
No other options? That's what you really think?
Obviously, we don't want anyone to die in the filming of this video, so we're gonna do a recreation. I asked them to simulate what does a real life call look like if you're negotiating a hit. So what you're about to see
is a simulation. Okay.
Oh no.
You see how the simulation go?
Who's that? Yo, what I was finna say, hey, I got a big move going on, man. It's a lot of money on the floor right now. I need y'all to meet me at the big house. All right, bet. So we on the way. All right, bet. Make y'all wait. Be here in like 5 minutes. Yeah, now we go. What's that word, brother? Yo, brothers. What's going on? We chillin', man. What we talking about today? Man, I got action for you boys. So, shit. I've been getting this nigga name, shit, dick. This nigga been running off and shit, though. Yeah, cause people be on shit. But I think he really be at his big house on shit. I'm finna show you a picture, matter of fact. Yeah. Here you go, right here. Got a couple of them. Let's see the homepage where this nigga from. Oh, yeah. I know him from around the way, brother. You do? You be cool, nigga. Send me the address.
C-Cap. Wow.
Say his address right here. So what the fuck, like, what really happened though? I've been getting this nigga on dick, but I've been throwing extras on everything that I've been giving the nigga. He ain't paying that paper. He ain't paid back. So how much we talking, man? Man, we talking about 20 bucks. 20 bucks? How about 25, man?
25,000?
2250. Nah, we sticking with the 25 or you gonna be done with the burden yourself. 25, you got it. Alright, what's up? I got you soon as the business done. Alright. Don't play with that money, man. You know how this shit get.
What is it like taking someone's life?
It's really normal. But it's gonna be on your mind all the time. When you take a motherfucking life, like same day, next day, your ass don't wanna really go outside. You gonna feel like weak. Like, damn, why I do this to this motherfucker?
But you feel regret usually for the day or two after?
Yeah, cause you gonna see your family online crying and shit. And some of these people you might not even know you can really be related to. Cause it happened before.
Has there ever been a job that's haunted you or woken you up at night thinking about it?
I ain't gonna say it woke me up at night, but I do think about shit all the time. I be thinking about that shit sometimes. Because it be some of these people that I knew personally, like you said, and I'm like, damn, but I needed the money. It's backdoor as a bitch, but I grew up around backdoor ass shit.
What do you think about that somebody's life was worth money for you?
I don't think too much of it, but because they'd do the same with me if they had the opportunity to.
What do you see the next 10, 15 years?
Yeah, I see myself in the next 10, 15 years at a point in life where we don't gotta do this shit. I don't wanna live in the United States no more. I gotta get the fuck out of here because my face is too bad. Rich as hell in another country.
Folks, that was a wild episode. I just want to say there's things that I cannot show on YouTube, texts I've gotten.
Hey, man. All I can say is, they gotta handle this. You know what I'm saying? Gotta handle this. It's your boy Scotty Love. I just want to appreciate everybody for tuning in. Last but not least, I'm gone.